Hello, instructors. Got a procedural change process, and the purpose of this video is to show you what tech is like and the morning meeting is like, and just give you some quick general background. Mainly, the tech process is going to be different, and this will expedite the morning instructor meeting. Please note that we're going to start a little bit earlier per the schedule, and we're going to go right into rock and roll tech process. So here we go. The customers have all, the HPD 1, 2, 3, 4 have all got a video that basically looks like this here. It is a courtesy heads up for, hey, HPD 1, your morning meeting after tech is going to be right here. And HPD 2, yours is right here. We're basically showing folks where to go, because without the all hands meeting in the morning, it's been a little bit challenging for everybody. A lot of folks are walking around going, what do I do? 3 and 4 all weekend is going to meet here. Every single one of those, and that's their morning meeting. So what we're trying to do here is guide people to a better success on Saturday morning. So let's get right into tech, my brothers and sisters. Okay, here we go. So we're changing things up a little bit to allow for more friendly COVID. So we're going to start a little earlier per the schedule. And instead of having, pardon me while I grab this, instead of having folks meet right here on grid, let me change this color, meet right here on grid like we normally do. We're going to do things a little different to be more COVID friendly. And that's going to look like this. Right here, we're asking folks to come down here and stop where Henderson and I and one of you guys will greet them and figure out which line to go into. HPD 1, HPD 2, and any of the 3 hyperdrive students. And they're going to get in a queue, right? And they're going to stay in their car, and they're going to have their tech form. They've already been informed of this. And we're going to do a tech with them in the car. And the purpose of that is to give them a wonderful greeting. That's one part. To point out where the HPD 1 and hyperdrive meeting is. Because there has been some, and Jeff Henderson and I, and Santiago, and Robert Ellis, and John Taylor, and Joey and Derek get this as well. There's some confusion as to, hey, where is this location at? So we're sending this information to our students so they can go right to these meetings. So we're going to stop them right here. We're going to say, hey, you're an HPD 1 or hyperdrive. You're going to meet here after you check your car. Oh, you're an HPD 2? See that building all the way down there, that Cooper Tire building? That's the classroom. You're going to, after you check your car and go park, you want to head down to the classroom. And part of this is because the HPD2 curriculum is big, lengthy, and needs more time. So we're going to get a jump on it a little bit earlier. And also, John Taylor wants to recognize and introduce those of you that will be instructing in HPD2. So that's what's going to happen right here. We have a new sponsor, Haggerty, as in Haggerty Insurance, and we're going to give out some quick swag right here. We're going to have some pens to give them because sometimes, as you guys know, people don't have their tech sheets, so we'll have tech sheets. We'll also give them a calendar, and we'll give them a courtesy extra mask, and that's a COVID mask. And that mask is a requirement for the inside, keyword inside classroom and downloads. And I'm going to reinforce that that's right here. So there's a mask requirement, and that's right here. And there's a mask requirement. And anywhere else that HPD3 usually breaks their groups down into groups of 10 to make them a little smaller. And sometimes they meet right here among some other places. So we're going to give out a spare mask, and we ask you that you wear a mask in tech as well. And that's going to be a relatively quick process. Again, they're going to stop right here. We're going to get here early. I need 1, maybe 2 you guys with Henderson and I. Oh, by the way, This guy's got a issue with a cage or wacky seats, right? We can peek our head in the car right here and send them over to Chuck, who can quickly deal with those folks. Right along here, you guys are going to be supportive. So I'd like you to pre-position yourself right here. We're going to need somebody to direct traffic a little bit in here, right? As they come down in here. A little bit of housekeeping rules. We're going to have each of the group leaders take a roll call so we can figure out who's not there. And Jeff and I are going to get a hold of them and then deal with those folks rather than they finding us or finding registration going, I arrived late. What do I do? Where do I go? So we're going to bird dog that earlier. I'm going to need somebody right here to point folks out of here. This is where everybody's going to leave to support traffic. So I can get somebody in and around here doing the old point them through, and a couple guys in here and a couple guys in here and a couple guys in here, actually doing a expedited tech. Customer stays in the car, customer stays in the car, customer stays in the car. So we can do an expedited tech based on what you guys think if there might be an issue. Newer cars, you know, it's a heck of a lot more expedited. And older cars, we can pull them off to, we'll get them over here in tech if it looks like some kind of home-built jalopy. Did I just say jalopy? I didn't mean that. What I would like to see is a couple guys tag teaming to make this line go really quick so we can get groups of 2 in here. All right, groups of 2, we can expedite the flow of this line and keep these things going. Knowing that HPD2 has the most drivers, we'll staff that a little bit more. And HPD1 has the second most number of drivers, and Hyperdrive has 3. So that's it. So one other thing I wanted to give you a heads up on, and that's this right here. Thanks for bearing with me. Let me find that bad boy. Where the heck is it? Right here, I think. No, right. Oh, it's on Facebook right here. I posted this. This is what Cone Circus is going to look like for HPD 1 on Sunday, and also for Super Sunday. And you can see right here what we've done is just a courtesy heads up, right? A threshold braking well before the 500. That's if the car has ABS, activate that ABS big time. This is the slalom chicane, like a giant slalom, where there'll be 2 cones if we're coming this way. And here's the back straight. There's going to be 2 cones over here. We did this at pit race successfully. And this is about 50 miles an hour. We paced them about 120 feet apart. So it looks something like this. And we'll end them up on the left side of, or excuse me, about the center of the track, because these will be in the center. This is a lane change that Santiago will talk about here. But for the most part, and this is the cue, if you're new to this, what this is going to be is like come to a full stop right here. And that full stop is to make sure that that group in front of you, again, we're in lead follow, that group in front of you takes off and there's a little gap. So you, as a lead follow instructor, as a lead instructor, you'll wait till everybody gets through this and really kind of down through here a little bit. You be the judge, and then take off as there is a green light, if you would. So we're calling that the cue. So don't be surprised, please, if you're coming into here and there's cars all slowed up or maybe even stopped. Okay, so that's what this is. And we found this works a hell of a lot better than the way we did it at Gingerman, which is you don't want a bunch of cars threshold braking nose to tail right here. So you want to reinforce that to your HPD1 students in your upload about this spacing, right? We want this nice and big, right? And you can role model that out of here in the queue. And this will be for every lap. We'll do this. Okay. There you go. Santiago will tell you a little bit more about that, but that's the heads up. Last but not least, let's go to, please and thank you, to the Saturday schedule. just to give you a heads up of what this looks like, please. And this is going to go really, really quick, this instructors meeting. Matter of fact, we're going to try to slam that out super, super fast. And we know that there's some early birds down here for tech. And this is going to make tech work really, really fast, right? And that tech right here is 7:15 with the classroom starting at 8. So be ready to rock and roll. We're going to do a super quick instructors meeting. Matter of fact, Jeff is going to be my proxy in the in this team NASA meeting, the staff meeting, so we can get going, you know, at 7 o'clock sharp. We're going to go super quick, and we're going to get over to tech and help those folks over there. That's it. Look forward to see you guys. Going to have a good time. I'm anxious to go back to right seat next year. And also we look to have incorporate some of these great lead follow lessons in future instructor trainings and incorporate them into the 2021 HPD 1-2 curriculum, where it actually be a combination of right seat and just a little bit of lead follow, because we learn so much from it, and it really helps the customers. That's it. We'll see you Friday for anybody that's coming for Test and Tune Friday or for the Trek race. Peace.